everyone, my name is Alexandra Roselyn and welcome back to my channel. So let me tell you some background first of all. So I am super excited for the Booktubeathon, but here is something that maybe you didn't know about me. I am totally clueless when it comes to rules and regulations for things. I am a rule follower. However, I'm just really not that great at learning the rules to things. In order to participate in a giveaway, you had to have this video up by the 23rd, and I just never even bothered to look. And it just it goes with my history. In high school, for those of you who are not American, we have things called superlatives, and it's where people, typically they run for superlatives that they want to be voted for. Again, I totally didn't know that that was going on, so I never ran for anything. However, I did win 3 of them, and I don't really know how because I didn't campaign at all. But amongst the 3 superlatives that I won, so most likely to be president, most talented, best singer, I didn't get any of those. One of the ones that I did get was most likely to be in a remake of Clueless, and yeah, it fits. One time when I was studying abroad and I was going to go to London, Keswick, I sat through a 4-hour lecture talking to all of us what to expect, what to bring, what not to bring. And listen, 4 hours is a lot for anybody, right? And I'm pretty sure at one point all I was thinking about was our next food break because there was a bagel store right underneath that classroom. But I broke basically every rule. You're supposed to bring a small purse. I didn't bring one. You weren't supposed to bring a backpack. I brought a backpack. You could not bring a pillow on the 11-hour flight. Guess who brought a pillow? And guess who got chewed out for every single one of those things? I just wing things, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. And this is one of those times where it's not for the TBR. However, I was like, you know what? I've always wanted to participate in this, so I'm just gonna do it anyways. If for some reason you don't know what the Booktubeathon is, here's just a super quick summary. It's run every single year by Ariel. I will link her down below, and the challenge announcements that she did. Basically, the Booktube community gets together and they try to read 7 books in 7 days. Every single book is usually tied to a different challenge, and this year's challenges are super fun. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get straight into it. Let's go. Okay, so challenge number 1, let a coin toss decide your first book that you're reading. It is between The Magician's Elephant by Kate DeCamillo or The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender by Leslie Walton. So we'll say heads is The Magician's Elephant. It's tails! Damn it! The Magician's Elephant was shorter. I've actually always wanted to read that book, so this is fate. The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender is about a 16-year-old girl who has wings. And Ava essentially is just kind of on a quest to figure out why she has wings and learn all about her family history. Question number 2. Read a book about something you've always wanted to do. So 2 things that I've always wanted to do completely equally is I've always wanted to be a writer, and I've also always wanted to be an actress. I've actually acted in quite a few things, nothing that you would know. Been in a couple different commercials, I've been on TV a couple of times, I've hosted television programs local ones a couple of times. I decided to actually go with the acting thing because everybody on Booktube here knows that I want to be a writer and I do lots and lots of videos, so to spice it up, I chose the acting one, and for that I chose The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And I am so incredibly excited about this book. I've heard nothing but good things about this. Essentially, it's just about an actress, and she is retelling her life and all of the 7 people that she has fallen in love with to a reporter. Question number 3, choose a book to movie adaptation. For this, I chose A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. And A Monster Calls is about a little boy who is visited every single night by a mysterious monster amidst his mother being sick. Number 4, choose a book with green somewhere on the cover. I really feel like I did a good job for this one. I chose Green Glass House, and this is by Kate Milford. Green is in the title, green is all over this stunning cover, and when you take off the desk jacket, green. The Green Glass Castle is about a little boy named Milo who lives with his parents in a smuggler's inn. And one night, when it's supposed to be totally quiet, all of these smugglers show up at once and they are all connected, and Milo has to figure out how. I just love middle grade. Challenge number 5, you must wear a hat the entire time that you are reading the book. I sort of feel like Madeline. So I don't know if I'm gonna wear this hat or this one. Kind of looks hipstery, and so I was thinking that I would do a poetry book. And this is Love Her Wild by Atticus. Question number 6, read a book with a beautiful spine. For this one, it was so easy. I chose The Language of Thorns, Midnight Tales, and Dangerous Magic by Leigh Bardugo. It's this beautiful foiled bronze color, but then when you take off the dust jacket, this is what the book looks like. And then you turn it and look at that spine. This is just a collection of fairy tales that Leigh Bardugo has created. So I have one more book left, and I think for that one I am gonna jump back to The Magician's Elephant, which is very exciting. I just won't read this one first. This is about a little boy named Peter Augustus, and one day he goes to a circus and finds a fortune teller, and he asks her 2 questions. Does his sister live? And if she does, how will he find her? And she says an elephant will lead him to her. And you guys, bonus, I'm including something else because I don't know if you're like me, but usually I don't do TBRs ever because it's like a mental thing where if I feel that I am locked into a certain amount of books, all of a sudden I will lose complete interest in them. So I'm adding in one extra book just in case, the Encyclopedia of Early Earth, as my swap out one. This is basically about 2 people who fall in love, but they can never touch. And so the boy tells the girl all of these beautiful stories about how the earth was created. It kind of reminds me of the premise of 1001 Arabian Nights, just in the stance that somebody is storytelling the entire time. Okay, you guys, that is it for my TBR for this Booktubeathon 2018. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Until next time, book lovers, keep your head in the clouds and your heart in a book. And I will talk to you later. Bye!